Okay, so yeah, I've uploaded the schedule for today's for this week. I'm gonna be taking 2 days off on Thursday and Friday so that I can prepare for my marathon stream on Saturday, which is coming up really soon as well. Oh, there's still so much to prepare for that one. There's still so much to prepare, but one of the things I have to prepare for that is the whatchamacallit. Because I wanna beat the Ender Dragon during that stream at the very end. I want that to be like the finale. So if I want to do that, then the first thing I have to do is I have to find the Stronghold. So I want that to be my main goal for today. I want to be able to make a Stronghold, set up a portal, and try to make it so that I have everything I need for the dragon fight, so I can just hop right into it. And then after I kill the Ender Dragon, we might be able to just explore the end cities a little bit as well. I think that's basically going to be the main plan for today. So basically just get everything, just find a Stronghold, find a portal, find the find the end portal, set up another portal so that we can have easy transport between back and forth between our bases. And the step after that, the next Minecraft stream after the one during the anniversary stream is probably going to be for making nether portals on top of the bedrock ceiling in the nether for easier transport. And because we have like a gunpowder farm, we have a creeper farm, so we don't really need to work with like boats anymore for like ice roads. I considered it, but we don't really need that, so yeah, so that's also gonna be something that we won't have to work on as well. Though I do kind of want to still work with ice anyways. I don't really know what to build with it, but I do want to mess around with ice a little bit, so that is something that I am considering. But yeah, for now, our main goal should be basically just to get find the ender portal, and then let's make another portal over there as well. We should have obsidian. Yeah, we do have obsidian, so we can just use that. Let's just bring let's bring the whole stack just because we can. We need to bring flint and steel. What else do we need? We need ender pearls and blaze rods. Realistically speaking, we probably only need like a stack of ender pearls. But just to play safe, we're gonna take a couple extra. We will be triangulating the stronghold location. Well, we're gonna be trying our best to triangulate it anyways. So for the first part, let's just make a stack of Eyes of Ender, because we will need a couple of these to basically light up the end portal anyways. And I just want to double check to make sure that we have all the supplies that we need. The obsidian being the most important part. Having wood is handy in case we have to make multiple boats. We have a bow. The rest of our tools are pretty fine. It's not really in a state where we have to repair it just yet, but we might as well. Yeah, we may as well. I do want to bring an extra totem of undying just in case. We might actually want to bring more birch, more wood actually, just because if we're gonna be setting up a base over there, then there's a good chance that we might actually run out of wood. If we're gonna try to make if we're gonna try to block off different entrances, and there's also the fact that we have to make a couple chests so they can store a bunch of stuff in there. I will bring some extra meat as well, just to top off the meat stash that we have right now. Well, bring a stack of meat. Ender pearls are always going to be handy for traversing the world. Blaze rods in case we need more Ice of Ender. We could get extremely unlucky, and we might need to use more Ice of Ender, but I doubt it. But then again, I haven't really hunted for I haven't really gone at stronghold hunting in a very long time, if ever actually. I feel like I've always relied on other people to find the stronghold for me, because I normally play. I don't think, now that I think about it, in the past, I don't think I've ever actually beaten Minecraft solo. I might have done it once in the past, but because after a certain point, I basically switched over to playing Minecraft exclusively on smaller SMP servers. I don't know if I actually had to go searching for the Stronghold myself. In vanilla Minecraft, at least. Huh. Okay, well, anyways. Yeah, so I want to get the basis of triangulation down. So, first of all, just to make it easier for me, I want to make it so that I have paint.net handy. I don't know if Desmo's calculator would actually be easier. Yeah, screw it. Let's just use a graphing calculator for this. Okay, so Desmo's graphing calculator. Yep. I have no idea how to use this tool. Okay, let me try to... let me minimize my music. Let me do a window capture for this one. Window capture. Oops. Do I have one for this? I have one for paint.net. Okay, maybe I'll use paint.net instead. Yeah, we don't need no graphing calculators where we're going. Okay. So let's make a new canvas, 1920 by 1080p, and show yourself paint.net. Where are you? Paint.net. Okay. Bam. Yeah. So we're gonna make a shady little graph. It's gonna be the x and y axes. Where are we on the map even? We are 660 and 566. 660 and 566. So just arbitrarily, we're just gonna pick out 660. Whoops. So let's just put it 660 and 560. That's approximately like, that's almost 1-to-1, just slightly less. Am I still using a line tool? I am. Alright, so this is gonna be 660 and a 560. 660, 566. 660, 56. Let's just go with... My tablet not plugged in? It's not. Ow. Let's see. This should do the trick. Come on, tablet. There we go. Alright. Oops. So this should be 660. Oh my god. 560. I'm trying out a different tablet driver for Osu, and it comes out really janky when I'm trying to draw with it. I'm probably gonna have to switch back to the stock Wacom one. Hello, Zebrafish. Hello. Okay, so this is gonna be 660, 560. I probably should have used a graphing calculator for this. 660, 560. This is gonna be the starting point. So if we were to throw out one of these babies, it goes off in this direction, which is... What angle is this? It's negative 930... 93.5 degrees. Negative 93.5 degrees, and this is facing east. Yeah, so it's 3.5 degrees in the x. Okay, 3.5 degrees in the... from the x-axis upwards. So the angle that we have right now is basically going from here, and it's basically extending out this way at a very low 3.5 degrees. And just to put as a reference, if I were to do something like this, then this angle is 3.5 degrees. Oops. 3.5 degrees. No math, please. Math bad. I'm trying to find the end portal with the least amount of eyes of ender. So now that we have the general direction on where the end portal is going to be, we have no idea where it's going to be. We're not going to blindly follow it. We're actually going to go off in a perpendicular direction. so that we can basically narrow it down by using 2 different angles. Now, because the ender eye that I threw is extremely approximate, it's not really a good indicator of, it's not really good to use like precise angles, but it gives us a tiny little like window of a range for where we should expect the stronghold to be in a reasonable area. Kinda like that, yeah. So it's like, throwing an ender eye is probably accurate. I know when you actually throw it out and if you line it up properly, it's actually accurate to like the very exact degree. But because our measuring tools aren't really that accurate, it's accurate to the like 0.2 degree or something. It's like 0.3 or 4 or 5 degrees maybe. But anyways, we've gone to 1100 and 700. So from here, if I were to throw another one out, this is now 13.8. 1100 and 700. And then the next point is 1100 and 700. So 1100 is probably somewhere over here, and 700 is probably somewhere over here. No, 1100 is probably somewhere over here, and 700 is probably like somewhere over here, something like that. And then the next angle is kind of like this. It's kind of like this because of 13 degrees, so it's probably somewhere in this general direction. It's not that far away. Considering how sharply the angle decreased, it's not that far, I think. So instead, what we have is 660, 560... So for angles, it's 3.5 degrees. What was that in terms of ratios again? Fuck. I'm drawing a blank. Just to put it simply, it's basically like x equals 1.035 y. Okay, think back to it's a equals bx plus c. Don't stronghold spawn 2,000 blocks away from spawn. It's at the very minimum, it's 2,000 blocks away from spawn, yes. But in which direction 2,000 blocks away from spawn is a real question. And we're trying to triangulate that. So this is basically y equals 1.035x plus something. We just have to plug this into the formula. Plus c1, and then the next one is y equals 1. What is it? It's 13.8. 13.8x plus c2, and we have to equate the two together. And now for c1 and c2, so for c1, this should probably be a bigger font. Oh shoot. There we go. Just the right amount of scuff. Okay, I'm gonna raise this font size. So C1 is equal to y minus 1.035x. So C1 is equal to 560. We just need to get the y-intercept. 560 minus 1.035,660. C1 is equal to 1.035 times 660. Wait, 550 minus 560 minus that is negative 123.1. 3.1, and then C2 is equal to. 700 minus... Oh, please don't tell me I got the angles wrong. Yeah, positive x is east. Okay, yeah, it is the right axis. Okay. We're on the right track. The UI steps to the 7. No, you're trolling me. And at 1.13 1.138 times was it 1100? 1100. C2 equals 700 minus 1.138 times 1100 is negative 551.8. 551.8. So slam the two together, and what you end up having is... I'm not trolling, I did the math in like a second. So we let the y values equal each other. And we just have to solve for x for the intercept. So 1.035. So yeah, you're fast at math. Nobody said that you're accurate, but you're definitely fast. Yeah, I will admit that. Very fast. So 1.35x plus c1 equals 1.138x plus c2, which is gonna be c1 minus c2 is equal to it's gonna be 1.138 minus 1.035 is 0.103. Yeah, 0.103x. So that's gonna be 123.1 plus 551.8 because we're subtracting, and then that is 0.103x. So 123.1 plus 551.8 is equal to 674.9. 674.9 is equal to 0.103x. So x is equal to 674.9 divided by 0.103. 674.9. I'm horribly off, aren't I? Hello, Health Shift. Hello. I feel like I'm really off. It's just the x coordinate is like y equals 6,000. It could be right. Math is pain. Yeah. And so we get the x value. Let me just round it into this. And then, so if we have the x value of that, then... Wait, is this right? Wait. 6552 times 1.035 plus 123.1. That gives me 6904 times 1.138 minus 551.8, 690.4. No, it's right. Is it really at y equals x equals 6,000? That seems rather far. I don't know if my math is wrong or if we just got really unlucky with the world spawn. Actually 6,000 blocks isn't that far if you think about it. Maybe it is right. Okay, so just based off of our like paper napkin math, we'll just stick our x into a random coordinate. So we'll just get y equals 1.035 times 6552 and then plus 123.1. So y should be 1.035 times 6552, 6791. Yeah, 6904. I think this is wrong. This feels wrong. But we'll try it anyways. I've gotten my phone to run Minecraft Java at 150 FPS. 1.60.5? What? How? That's way better than I thought it would be. I might have gotten the angular calculations wrong. Maybe that's why. Oh, I totally got the angular calculation wrong. Yeah, I got the angular calculation wrong. Hello, Mr. Scammer. I'm using low settings on custom JVM argument. How if you're getting 100 FPS on your phone, what render distance are you using? Okay, so yeah, my calculation was definitely wrong. That's not the way that you calculate slope, which is why I got extraordinarily large numbers. 5 chunks very fast everything. Okay, if it's to that degree, then I could understand. If it's to that degree, is that a? Oh, it is a broken portal. Okay, fine. We're gonna do it the good old classic vanilla way, where we just try to find it with the Eyes of Ender. I know where I got the calculation wrong, but ow, ow, ow. Ooh, golden horse armor. I don't have one of those yet. Fire charges are useful. That's about it. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. Prying obsidian is rare block. Yoinkies. Actually, I'm gonna grab the entire portal because I'm kind of short on obsidian, just in case I need to make another nether portal out of the nether if the nether portal in the stronghold ends up in a really bad spot. Yeah, I definitely know where I got the angle, where I got my calculation wrong for calculating the stronghold. That was very off, actually. Let's do this. Where? Oh. So in this general direction. Can do 12 chunks and keep it up above 60, but me like triple digits? Well, does your phone run at triple digit frame rates? I think that's the important question. If you have a 120 hertz refresh rate phone, then sure, by all means go for it, but nah, yeah, then what's the point? You're just draining your battery faster. I mean, it technically does equate to a smoother experience if your frame rates are like stable, like 90 or something, but I like big numbers. Okay, fair enough. That's the true overclocking enthusiast. We just like big numbers. Where? Oh, this way. Wait. Where is this going? What do I even have over there? Oh, that's a desert. That is a desert. I'm on mid-range phone. Oh, I see. I can't wait for a high refresh rate to be a normal thing that's found on like mid-range phones as well. I'm pretty sure we're getting there. Mid-range phones getting like 90 hertz refresh rates. The thing that the reason why I want that to be normalized is because I need mid-range phones to support higher refresh rates so that games start supporting higher refresh rates early. That's what I need them for. So I need all of you guys to start buying phones with high refresh rates so that I can actually play on my phone, please. Thank you very much. Your sacrifice will be duly noted. Did we pass by it? Wait, it's behind us? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it is behind us. Oh, we should have brought a bed as well. That's another thing that I forgot to bring. The sword did have my first choice in stock. Ah, I see. Okay, if we can find a sheep, then we'll murder it in cold blood. Actually, no. We can spare the sheep's life. We have shears. The Pixel 4AO is my second choice. Ah. Yeah, I was... I feel like I've gotten my past 2 phones on launch day. I'm too much of a tech enthusiast. Yeah, it's like I want to try out the new shiny things. Because the OnePlus 5 was basically having OnePlus. There was back in my days, OnePlus was actually a phone company that gave high-end phone specs for mid-range prices, but those times have long gone. But those were the days. But yeah, for my iPhone launch, I was surprised at how many people were actually like desperate to buy it on day 1. I got it on the first day, but like the moment I refreshed the order page right afterwards, the order date basically jumped into like November or something. It's kind of wild. Oh, not November, October. I'm trying to look for a sheep so I can make a bed, but we're probably not gonna have any luck finding one over here. Okay, we're just gonna dig down into the stronghold then. OnePlus Nord 2 kick-ass phone for a mid-range price. Oh, it disappeared. Uh-oh. I did see like a creeper over there somewhere. There is another zombie. It's here. Okay, can you? Where'd the Ender Pearl go? Am I blind? Wait, hold up. Where'd it go? It didn't disappear. It dropped down here somewhere. Oh, it's just going straight down. Oh, okay. It's right over here. Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is that? Drown? Okay. I am once again staying up to 2 a.m. Terrible choice, but welcome, welcome. Okay, so we just have to dig down over here. Did I forget to bring torches as well? I totally forgot to bring torches. Okay, yeah, this is why I kind of wanted to make a portal. Okay, so... And we're decently far enough from the desert so that our portals shouldn't intersect. So what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to dig down. It's going to get a little bit dark, but bear with me. On Wednesday, we're finally figuring out the stream goals that that invoke punishment for you. Yes? Yeah, actually, yeah, that is basically the point of the Wednesday goal. The Wednesday just talking stream. Poya Launcher is the app that I use to run Java on my phone. Oh, is that? Cool! Let there be light. Okay, so we won't need to head back just yet then. Good, 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 good. This is perfect. Yeah, we'll just grab this iron. Because we can, because we're greedy. This is kind of a mess to go up and down, I will admit. I probably should have made a better tunnel. Or just used ladders like a normal person, but we're stingy like that. Ignore the fact that I have like a stack of logs in my inventory. Just ignore it. Oh, here's a stronghold. I spy with my little eye. Hello, Mr. Stronghold. How you doing? And it's the empty stairway. Okay. Jesus Christ, like a whiplash watching you go up the stairs. Hello, Jovi. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to flick my mouse around a lot, so that may happen. Okay. So there's a bottom path over here, and there's a top path over there at top. I don't know exactly where the the portal entrance is gonna be, so we're just gonna go through here. Just gonna start sticking torches. And ooh, this keeps going down. Okay. And we'll just make more torches. I did not place that torch over there. What is this? I do see the ooh, portal room. Get this out of here. Okay. I'm purposely not gonna fill that in because I want to do that on the day of the marathon stream. And what is this? More chest. More coal. Stabbing gene? What's that? Redstone dust. Why is the loot over here so garbage? Actually, I'll take the apples. The apples are nice. I'm gonna turn them into golden apples for the Ender Dragon fight. Any more apples? More apples here. Gene is the end with the Ender Dragon. Well, Gene's also a hoe, so she's gonna get what's coming to her. Take more apples. Don't need to start. We're gonna turn this portal room over here into a temporary safety net base. Okay, so we're gonna block this off. We're gonna put some torches around. Okay. And what else should I do? I want to start placing down these chests. Put a spare totem of Undying. I want to move a couple of totems of Undying. So when I actually enter the Ender Dragon fight, I'm going to have like a row of totems of Undying. I'm going to have like a water bucket, Ender Pearls, some scaffolding. A lot of scaffolding just in case some of the obsidian pillars are kind of hard to navigate. I want food, I want weapons, and golden apples as my food source. Where did fingerprint sensors on the back go? That shit was great, right? Okay, well, I say that, but it's like I've only ever had fingerprint sensors on the front where the home button used to be. Yeah, I kind of missed, like during the 4 years where I didn't get a new phone, I kind of missed out on that trend. So I'm a little bit bummed out, but I don't think it's much to get bummed out about, to be honest, but yeah. One of the small things that I missed for not upgrading a phone so regularly. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so that's the portal. And let's make ourselves a door. Do not want anything getting in my way over here, so I'm gonna block this off. There we go. Ow. Plastic back versus glass back? Yeah, for phone protection, plastic back is more preferred, I think. And also because your phone is so much lighter with a plastic back. Like, it's my first time trying out a glass back phone this time around, and it's heavy. Like, oh my god. It's cheaper as well. Yeah, exactly, that too. Also cheaper to repair. Like, if you without Apple Care Plus, if you try to repair an iPhone, Jesus Christ, that thing's gonna run you a pretty penny. But also because, yeah, it's the iPhone this time is actually heavier than the previous models, and that plus the fact that I came from a very like slim, lightweight phone, the OnePlus 5. That was a metal back, but it wasn't nearly as heavy as a glass back either. But oh my god, my phone weighs like twice as much as it used to before. So the way that I usually hold my phone is basically like I support the back with 3 fingers and I support the bottom with my pinky. My pinky is always like bruised every time I use it now. Yeah, there's like a much redder indent where the charging port basically just rests on like my second like pinky digit, I guess, and it can get pretty uncomfortable after a while. So I have to basically switch up the way that I use the way that I hold my phone. I'm considering I can use my phone one-handed. That's basically the way I use it. And I just use my thumb to reach around and stuff like that. So 3 fingers on the back, one pinky on the bottom, and then use my thumb to basically just navigate the phone. Sussy, ooh. How is that sussy in any way? Also, hello, hi Lena. And yeah, it's yeah, after a long period of gaming, I either have to switch to using my phone two-handed, or like the moment I lift my phone up afterwards, it's like I look down and there's like a huge indent on where my finger is. Like this ain't right. I can't keep doing this. Okay, so let's just get some of this stuff out of the way. I won't need obsidian. I'm not gonna be doing the bed trick because I have 0 experience using the bed trick for the Ender Dragon fight. And I'll be honest, finding the Ender Portal took way less time than I thought it would. I thought this would take up the whole stream, but we're done in the first 40 minutes. Just don't do it. Oh, I was also thinking about getting one of those what do you call it? Like I've seen a lot of my friends use this, but it's like a ring with like a suction cup at the very back, where you just like slap it on to the back of your phone. You slip a finger through it, and then you basically just support your phone through that. I considered getting one of those and just like gluing it onto the back of my phone case. I love Android 12 Snowcone. That's the one that's currently in beta, right? I haven't gotten the opportunity to try it out yet. I'm still in the midst of transferring all of my like 2-factor authentication stuff like that over into my iPhone, but yeah, I haven't really got around to finishing the last couple bits. So I do need to, I probably will update my phone and just stick around with it a little bit. So what else would I need? Ender pearls I will hold on to. Just Eye of Ender. Yeah, these Ender pearls I'm gonna need to hold on to over here. Actually, let's make another chest, which is basically gonna be the equipment chest that I'm gonna be just taking everything of. So for this one, I want Eyes of Ender. I also want an arrow. I want Totems of Undying. Actually, just because we're going to be making a trip back to our home base through the Nether, we're going to take this with us. I thought it was fully released, although I guess I'll leave them on the edge. It might be fully released. I might be thinking of... I think it just might be the games that I usually play that aren't updated yet. So this is a fairly awkward place to spawn. Our nether portals are a couple 100 blocks away. Yeah, we're not gonna... What? I just looked down. We're not gonna do that? Oh my god. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that, and instead we're gonna take the boat upstairs. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a lot safer. So we're gonna mark this place down as the end room. Also, Android still has the food names, just not in branding. Yeah, I thought it was really cute that Android names would always be like named after snacks, candies. I was pretty disappointed when they announced that they were going to discontinue it. The end portal. Okay. And let's just explore the rest of this area first. We might as well, right? I feel like I'm gonna get more and more lost. But it's fine, we can just take straight up. And I'm out of torches again. Okay. That's a lot of dudes I'm hearing right now. They're up there. There's a prison. Material is bog. Material design is really cool. Very clean. At first it was the Metro design, and then it was material, right? I forgot the names that Google has been using for their designs. Okay, so we safely made it back out. Up above is completely useless. We'll just light up the rest of this area over here. I'm surprised we haven't found the library yet. It all just changes UI-based colors based on your wallpaper. Yeah, that thing is actually really nice. It's one of the features that I actually like about Windows as well. Okay, we're gonna let those guys just chill over there. Where is my exit? Is it here? No, this is a different entry room. Oh, okay. I'll take the ender pearl. Man, if I had a better RGB setup for my computer, I would totally mess around with stuff like that too. But alas, I went for the budget options and everything for my current PC. Especially as a VTuber, it's not like I'm ever going to be physically showing off my computer anyway, so... Maybe I will. I kind of do want to... Actually, okay, once I hit affiliate, oh, here's the library. I believe I actually can apply for, whatchamacallit, Twitch affiliate, Amazon affiliate as well. Maybe I'll just do a showcase of what my PC parts are like. I do have a spec list. I do have a spec list, though. Oh yeah, another funny thing is, I looked through my PC spec list, and then I looked up the current prices on Amazon, and oh my god, everything went up in value like at least double. At the start of the, what time is it? Okay, it should probably be fine for me to say the P word. Yeah, at the start of pandemic, because everybody was getting into like streaming as like a hobby and stuff like that, all the prices for every single bit of my equipment that I used that were like $100 because they were considered budget options are now at 200 and plus. With stock issues. I think the prices came back down actually, but it used to be really bad. Yeah, the mic that I'm using right now, the AT2020, I believe. The AT2020 and the UMC202 HD, the mic that I'm using and the audio interface. The audio interface right now, okay, actually let's check on Amazon. It might also be because this audio interface is also, I believe a newer version came out, but I'm pretty sure everybody's using the Scarlett as well. Yeah, the UMC202, okay, it's back down to regular $120, okay. This is back down, okay. But if I look at Camel, which, for anyone that doesn't know, it basically is a Amazon price history search. This thing, yeah, the Behringer UMC202 HD. Let's see. Yeah, at the start of the pandemic, it was basically hovering around the $200 price, and after a certain point, it kept going up and up and up. But it's back down to $120 now. And there's also the AT2020, which I believe also got a newer version. The AT2020 is $150, which is rough. Like, if you consider inflation, I think it's roughly at the price that I got it. Though inflation has been kind of a bitch lately. Unfortunately. Piercing 3 and Power 3 are kind of trash. Any other bugs? The bookshelves are more valuable than the chests at this point. I don't think I have Silk Touch though. Yeah, I don't. So okay, we're gonna leave those alone for now. If I ever wanna, okay, yeah, if I ever wanna mess around with bookshelves as a decoration, then it might not be a bad idea to drop by. But we're good for now. And then sesame. Yeah, cause when I got my setup, it was a couple of years ago. The only major upgrade that my oh, it's over here. The only major upgrade that my PC basically got was upgrading from an RX 480 to a 5700 XT. But a lot of the parts were recycled in my most recent build. Like the power supply was recycled, my mouse and key. Oh, my mouse also got an upgrade, but that's kind of a peripheral rather than a PC component. I reused my SSD for the longest time until I ended up getting 2 more NVMe drives. Ooh, that's a raid. I don't want to mess with the raid. And our home base is that away. Okay. Yeah, I built my PC way before the pandemic struck, and I'm so glad that I did. With the part shortages and with the chip shortages going on right now, it's so hard. If I could find a 3070 at MSRP, I would definitely pick it up like immediately. I won't build my own PC. I'm too clumsy. Building your own PC honestly isn't as hard as you might think. It's actually gotten easier over the years because of like the safety, like. People were worried about like shocking PC components and just like taking a whole bunch of safety precautions, like make sure that you don't build your PC on carpet, make sure that you're properly grounded at all times and stuff like that. But honestly, with the quality of the components that we're dealing with right now, like it doesn't really matter. A lot of the PC components are actually like pretty durable too. Like when you're like some parts when you're actually making assembling your actual PC, right? You have to actually put in a force to the point where I kind of scare myself sometimes as well. Like if you're trying to put in your PC cooler for one, because it's held in place not by like anything like magnets or anything like that. It's actually just pure mechanical force. It latches on to your motherboard, and while it's latching on, like because you have to set the latch, that thing I like it gets me nervous every time because I think I'm gonna like snap my motherboard. But yeah, if you ignore that, and also like putting in the RAM stick, you have to put in a little bit more oomph to make sure that it actually clicks into place, because sometimes it might feel a little bit like mushy. That means it's not firmly in place, and you'll definitely notice it because it won't register properly when you boot up your first PC for the first time. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, it's like building Legos. It's honestly not that complicated. Like from the way that we're talking, I trust you. I trust that you're like tech savvy enough not to put things in the wrong ports at least. Oh, and that's also another thing. It's hard to put things in the wrong ports because everything is just like clicks into place. And my parents won't trust me. It's a good exercise for putting together and taking apart your own PC, so that you can. It's like one of the things that I don't really agree with. It's like I heard that this is a case in the EU. I think you would probably know this better. But if you're trying to get a driver's license in the EU, I believe that during the practical, like when you have to like do the written exam, right? I've heard that you are also required to learn about the how-tos of how a car works and the basic like maintenance routines that you can do to it. That's what my math teacher from a while ago told me, since he was from Italy, I think. Because in the US and Canada, you don't need to know how your car works at all. You only need to know basically what you have to do. You basically only need to study up on how to actually drive your car and follow the street rules and stuff like that. So you won't ever need to actually know what parts of a car does what and stuff like that. Even though it's honestly knowledge that you should be knowing. To a basic level at least. I don't expect you to become a full-on mechanic right from the get-go, but like having some sort of degree of knowledge on that thing is kind of important, especially like you're making like a couple thousand pounds or US or dollars worth of an investment and you have no idea how it works. It's a strange little thought, don't you think? But yeah, when it comes to your PC, if you know what, like well, first of all, when a PC, there's far fewer components, right? If you know the general gist of what each of your components do, then it's way easier to fix the parts yourself. Yeah, and getting your hands dirty, just putting together your PC, taking things apart, trying out individual components. It takes time, but it's a good learning experience, and it'll save you like thousands of dollars later on down the line. Because once you know how your computer works, you can basically make incremental upgrades in a much smarter fashion. Because you'll know exactly what's holding your computer back. You'll know what the bottleneck is. You'll know what you can spend to get the biggest improvements. If something goes wrong, you'll know which components are the most likely to fail, and you'll also know which ones you should be looking to replace first. To just double check if that's the right thing or not. Like there's a lot of benefits to knowing how to build your own PC and knowing what goes on internally. It's something that I highly recommend to everyone. And also, if you finish building your PC and it boots up correctly for the first time, that is one of the most satisfying feelings. Cough, PSU, cough. That's also one of the things. It's like, this is why I would never recommend anyone to cheap out on a PSU. The PSU is one of the things where I would highly recommend everyone to like you don't need to like look up like tier lists for like GPUs and stuff like that. Well, at least for like if you're looking for GPU tier lists, it's fine if you're comparing like different models like 3070s, 5700 XT, 3080s and stuff like that. That's fine. But if you're looking for tier lists within that specific GPU category, like if you're comparing brands, sure, it's fine to do your research, but in today's day and age, you don't have the luxury of being able to pick and choose. So don't fuss over getting one specific model, because the most performance benefit you're gonna get is within like a degree or a percent or two. Most people won't ever notice it, to be honest. But yeah, for things like the PSU, do check out the tier lists, do read reviews, because that shit is important. Every single component of your PC relies on the PSU. If something goes bad with the PSU, you can fry your entire build. Everything that's connected to it electrically can go, like, it'll fizz out. If you don't want that to happen to you, make sure you get a good a good surge protector and a PSU. Well, if you get a good PSU, then you won't really need a good surge protector in the first place, but like, just treat your electronics with a little bit more care, yeah? Okay, so what I wanted to do with these golden apples, is I want to make golden apples with them. What does it cost? Oh, it's just ingots, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, free. There we go. Am I out of gold? Let's make another apple. The apple, golden apple. What do the kids call it these days? The PSU just destroys your house's electronics. I don't know what kind of a big dick PSU you're getting, but the ones that I'm seeing are typically within the 500 to 1000 watt range. Your hairdryer is more likely to blow out your fuses than a PSU and a gaming PC will. Iron bars, don't need that. Gold nuggets. We're completely out of gold. This is slightly concerning. I feel like I need gold for something, but I forget what. I have like the memory of goldfish at this point. Okay. So the things I want to prepare for this fight are... I wanted to bring scaffolding, more totems of undying, a water bucket. Okay, we can start with the water bucket. Gapples. We have the gapples. We got the gapples. The golden apples. Let's see. Scaffolding. Where did I put my scaffolding? I could have sworn I had like at least a stack of scaffolding somewhere. Oh yeah, here's the scaffolding. This is basically just in case I fail to, like, sometimes obsidian pillars spawn where the end crystal is in a really awkward spot. It's really hard to aim at. In those cases, I'll just scaffold up to it and then I'll just break it. Golden sword? Wait, why would I need a golden sword? Am I baptizing something? Am I exercising something? Wait, what's going on? Why do I need a golden sword? Yes? What, does Jean hate gold or something? Is that why we need to bring a golden sword? I'll bring a golden sword. Yeah, because you asked nicely, we're gonna go with the golden sword as well then. Okay, let's deck out this golden sword then. We have time anyways. 2 gold ingots, that's perfect. We have just enough. We are completely out of gold now. Okay, so golden sword, birch planks. 48. Let's do this. Birch sapling. Do not need birch sapling. Birch sapling. Let's put these mob stuff back. Totem of Undying, I'll keep. Eyes of Ender, we'll need to hold on to. I want to bring an item frame. Just make it extra dramatic. Let's bring an item frame. The item frame is gonna house the Eye of Ender that's gonna be finishing off the final portal piece. I can toss that. We have obsidian. We don't need to bring any more of that. There's more cobblestone. We don't need cobblestone. I would have liked to have more ender pearls, but that's fine. We don't need. We're not gonna need that many. I highly doubt we're actually gonna even use like 16 of these. We're going to be using the ender pearls to jump down from obsidian towers if we have to scaffold our way up, or if the ender dragon basically knocks us off the map. Hopefully that doesn't happen, fingers crossed, but just in case, if I react fast enough, I should be able to ender pearl myself back onto the main island. Enchant the arrows with sharpness 5? Oh my god, imagine if you could. That'd be so stupid. Like, Minecraft PvP is already broken enough, but imagine if you could put enchantments on arrows. Jeez. Guns in Minecraft. Speaking of guns in Minecraft, I saw someone I saw that someone made a Hollow Knight mod called Hollow Point, where you get a gun. And I thought that was like one of the funnier mods that I've ever seen. Hollow Point. Yeah, the modding community is always a riot to keep track of. I'm actually waiting for Terraria 1.14, 1.14 or is it 1.4? Journey's End to get its mod loader update. What did I want to do? I wanted to head over to the raid farm so I could get a whole bunch of totems of undying. Yeah, I'm waiting for the mod loader to basically be updated for 1.4 for Journey's End, because I believe it has a... There's an alpha version out already, but I want to play the Calamity mod for 1.14, 1.4. I keep forgetting the two. Terraria, Journeys, and it's 1.4. Yeah, 1.4. Yeah, when the Calamity mod comes out for 1.4, I probably will be playing that. I'm probably gonna be during that time because because Terraria actually has a definite ending compared to something like Minecraft where there really isn't one. Because Terraria actually has like boss progressions and stuff like that. I probably will be taking a slight break from streaming hardcore Minecraft after the Ender Dragon fight, because a lot of that is gonna be chill. Actually, no, after the Ender... Okay, here's the progression for this world and how it's gonna go. After the Ender Dragon fight, we're gonna explore the end. We're gonna get ourselves Elytra. We're gonna basically make a zoo, which is the original purpose of this world. And we're gonna get a blue axolotl. We're gonna breed one, and then once we get like a zoo of like all the different animals, we're gonna archive... I'm gonna archive this world, and I might upload it onto like some other place if you want to explore for yourself. But after that, I want to archive this world, I want to get rid of it, and start a new world in 1.19 because of the new world boundaries and stuff like that. I know that there's basically a patch right now which basically replaces the bottom bedrock right now with like caves and stuff like that, but that's not the full experience that I'm looking for, because I want spawn to be basically like really... I'm at a loss for words here. I want spawn to be 1.19 as well, is what I'm trying to say. Because the entire world generation is changing, so I want it to be perfect. Yeah. So when 1.19 rolls around, I will be starting a new hardcore world. But with the... Because I have experience building like raid farms and stuff like this now, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get caught up in it like lickety-split. It will not take a long time. Also, if I don't stall out on the Ender Dragon hunt, I could have also finished that like 5 episodes ago as well. So yeah, that's basically the world progression of how this one is gonna go. I basically wanted to try this out as like as my first quote-unquote long-term hardcore world, and we basically got to that point, so it's like we're very close to finishing off what I want from this world. So after this is complete, I'll probably be playing Terraria for a little bit, depending on which one comes out first, 1.19 or Terraria 1.4 with Team Other. And then afterwards, I'll be... And then yeah, I'll probably either alternate back and forth between two, or who knows. But this is way more than enough totems of undying. If it's to this point, then I probably won't even need any golden apples. I'm basically like putting on full plate armor on a baby that's about to go to daycare. Like, this is so over the top in terms of protection. It's actually kind of insane. The Ender Dragon fight is not this difficult. I'm just way over preparing for it. But you know what? Hey, if it works, it works. Oh my god, really? Oh, it destroyed my boat for me. Okay. Is there a point in me backing out over here? No, there isn't. Let me just double check what I need. The Eye of Ender. Eye of Ender, Totems Undying. We have our item frame. Dolphin. I think this is all that we need. I killed the Ender Dragon with TNT. I was considering doing the bed strat for killing the Ender Dragon, but because I have no experience with it, I have a feeling that I'm just gonna waste inventory spaces just bringing too many beds. Oh, one thing that I did want to bring, bottles. Right, I want to bring bottles. I should have brought bottles. I should have brought bottles. Wait, I need glass paints for bottles, don't I? Yeah, I do need glass paints for bottles. Whoops. Let's toss this back. Is it not this? Or is it just glass? It might just be glass. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring... Actually, let's bring... So the reason why we're bringing glass bottles is for Dragon's Breath. So we can just mess around with potions just before we end the world. So 3 stacks of glass bottles, Totems of Undying, Eyes of Ender, Item frame, ender pearls, golden apples, arrows, our current gear, scaffolding, flint and steel kind of useless, cooked pork chops, and the golden apple disc. This is about as complete of a kit as I need, I think. So let's take our... yeah, so we're gonna make a trip over... No, not yet. I have chests over here, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay, so over here in this chest, I'm gonna be dumping everything. Okay. So because I said that I'm gonna be working with a golden sword, let's enchant this thing. I'll look. I'm gonna play MC for a bit. All right. Yeah, I'll grab this golden sword. Where did I put my emeralds again? I'm pretty sure I left the emeralds. Okay, I'm pretty sure this time I left the emeralds over back at the villager trader. I'm pretty sure. At least I hope. Is that an ender dude? Oh. There's two of them. No, come back. Where are you going? Whoops. That's not how you fight one. Come back. Huh? Oh. Wow, we only got 2 pearls for killing those guys? Are you kidding me? Lame. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have enough ender pearl. Not ender pearls. Oh, we could also make an enderman farm, I guess. Though I kind of have zero interest in one for this world because it's gonna go away so soon, anyways. But please tell me I have emeralds. I have some. That's not the emeralds I wanted. I thought I had way more than this. I could have sworn I had way more than this. Played his book. Huh. Huh. Okay, we're gonna get Unbreaking. There should be... What are you? Feather Falling? Silk Touch, Mending, Sharpness. And Infinity, Sweeping Edge, Power, Blast Protection. Isn't this all we need? We don't need Looting. We need Sharpness, Unbreaking, and Mending. That's about it. We don't even need Mending because this thing's gonna break like in 2 seconds anyways. Well... I'll get it anyways. Mending, Unbreaking, Sharpness, and... Should we just deck it out completely? Never mind, Minecraft is doing weird shit. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go all the way. Oh, I don't have books. Silk Touch and Fire Protection, we don't need these. After diving headfirst into lava and seeing that it does like no damage to us anyways, I have no interest in getting it anymore. Okay. Yeah, we'll get Looting, and I believe the last one I need is Flame. Might have been this one? Yeah, Flame. I snorted Diet Coke? Why? Minecraft enchantment order sword. forgot what the exact order was. Well, we're only dealing with like 5 books anyway, so I don't think it really matters. What was it? It's like, looting and mending. Unbreaking flame. And yeah. But you see, I need a little bit more EXP because I want to rename the sword as well while I'm at it. Okay. It's not enough. Alright, I know one of you guys gives a trade for lanterns. Or glass, that works too. Glass. There we go. And this is such a shitty paper sword. Oh, I tried to put flame on this thing, didn't I? Instead of fire aspect. Huh. Someone I know IRL who's very much under 21 drinks a metric ton of alcohol. Yeah, that's more of a problem than a flex. But a lot of people don't realize that, and by the time that they do, it's too late. Sad story. Where did they even get that much alcohol? Are they nabbing it? Are their parents alcoholic too or something like that? Like I think one thing that a lot of kids don't realize is how much alcohol costs to drink a lot of. They're nabbing it? Okay, yeah, that's just a sad story then. I mean, it's a different case if you're like buying like beer in bulk, but at that point you're basically just drinking piss, so I don't understand why anyone would even bother going through that. But if you want to get a whole bunch of alcohol that actually tastes good, then Jesus Christ, that will rack you up a pretty penny. Yeah, if you just stop drinking alcohol for a while, you'll be surprised by how much money you have left over. It's actually kind of crazy. I want to stay the fuck away from alcohol? Good, yeah, don't pressure yourself into drinking or anything like that. I've had my fun splurge in university where I basically just like went off the rails and just drank a lot, but after that point it's like, I don't know, like I've seen the sentiment being like shared over on Twitter a lot where people are like, after a certain point when you hit your 20s, you just stop being interested in alcohol for drinking for the fun of it. A lot of other people go through the same thing. Like I'll still drink it if I see it in front of me, but like I won't necessarily go out of my way to buy it just to drink it on a random afternoon for shits and giggles, I guess. I'll buy it for like stream celebrations and stuff like that, but like, or drinking it with friends. I'll drink it on like social occasions, but yeah, outside of that, I never drink alone. Not anymore. Bad habit to drink alone, honestly. It's just depressing after a certain point. Sharpness, looting, mending, unbreaking. This is like a shitty Excalibur. It's a knockoff, right? It's a knockoff Excalibur, so we're gonna make it like Excalibart. Excaliburt. Excalibur. Yeah, Excalibur. There we go. This is the sword that will pierce Jean. My entire friend group is mentally ill. Probably, I mean, same, but like, yeah. Tough times. Tough times indeed. Yeah, one thing that I like about my friends group is and I would recommend trying this out with your friends as well, but for dark jokes, try to stay away from them for the most part. If you keep joking about things like suicide, depression, and stuff like that, then you're gonna subconsciously start to think that it's actually okay because it's kind of like a joke. It's very, very dangerous mindset to trick yourself to falling into. So I'd highly recommend against that line of thought. Like, I never make suicide jokes like ever anymore. Just bad habits. It might have been like funny in like high school and shit like that, but then yeah, after university, after you see people like get depressed and if you experience it yourself, Jesus Christ, yeah, it stops becoming funny real fast. You don't want to normalize it. Yeah, there's so much more fun stuff in the world to joke about. There's no reason to fixate yourself on stuff like that. I don't make them personally. Yeah, that's a good mindset to start off with. But you don't have to like explicitly. You don't have to like tell your friends to like stop making them. I just like if it's not funny, you don't have to force yourself to laugh along, I guess. I mean, to be fair, there are cases where it can kind of be funny. Like, if it's in like in video games and whatnot, then it can. There are moments where it can be kind of funny, but like, I'm pretty sure you know the type of people that take like one joke and just take it too far and just like say it over and over again. Yeah, those kind of people are the ones that should be most careful about making that kind of jokes. Okay, so now do I even need these blaze rods? I can probably just stash the blaze rods over here. I'll bring these extra ender pearls. This is basically everything that I need. I'll toss the glass back in there. If I have this loadout, I'm pretty sure I can take on the entire world. Yeah, we're gonna take this, we're gonna head over to the end base, and we're gonna stash it all. Shit, did I mark out where the end base is? I marked out the portal location. I don't think I marked the top. Bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum bum ba. Yeah, I say that you only really need to filter yourself for that kind of joke if you're like, because you admitted that you think that your friends might be like mentally ill and stuff like that. It's because of that specific case where I would recommend that you kind of tone it down. It's also because if you or some of your friends are going through depression and stuff like that, then you don't want to make those kind of jokes. But yeah, if your friends are like healthy of mind, then it's like fucking whatever, you can do what you want. Oh, there was the ender pearl that I lost. But just in general, there's so many more things, fun things in the world to joke about. There's no reason to fixate yourself on that kind of thing. Yeah, that's why I try to, like, I wouldn't mind like making those kind of jokes with my friends because I know that they're like, they're vibing, they're healthy. But on stream, I don't know who my viewers are, what they're going through, so I try to stop myself from making that kind of dark jokes. Yeah. Yeah, all bets are off when it comes to private Discord calls. Jackbox party with my friends becomes fucked up, but it's so fucking hilarious every single time. Also don't want to trigger myself and my friends as well. Yeah, that's the thing. If you know that your friends are going through some tough times, then there's no reason you should be like you could have the greatest of intentions. You could just be trying to lighten up the mood because depression kicks your ass. But it could have the opposite effect, so you just have to watch what you say. Yeah, because in the worst case, your friends that are actually going through depression might think that you think that it's a joke and aren't taking their problems seriously, or that because you guys are treating it as a joke, then they wouldn't want to reach out to you guys for support even if they need it, because they think that you're not going to be taking it seriously. That's the scary part. Ender portal is this way. I forgot where the opening entrance is. I marked it out with torches, but it's in broad daylight, so let's see if I can find it. There are sheep here as well. Though it's not like we have to care about day and night cycles when it comes to the end, so we can just ignore that. Was it closer to the birch trees? It might have been closer to the birch trees. Yeah, it's definitely here. Okay, good. I could honestly just make a pitfall down because I have feather falling. Need to talk to one of my friends about the mental stuff. Yeah, just reach out about them. If you're ever feeling depressed, then talking to your friends is possibly like the best free drug there ever is to helping you deal with it. But if it ever gets to a point where you feel like you can't manage it, or if nothing's improving, then you really should talk to a professional. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to do with this thing, so I wanted to do this. Something breaking down my door? Something is trying to break. Ooh. Okay, so we have a zombie that can actually break down doors. So here's a tip. If you put down a door like this, then this is in a closed state, so the zombie that's trying to break through will be able to do this, and they'll be able to break it open into the open state. But if you place a door like this, this is now the open state, and this is the closed state. So zombies won't be able to break this open because they think that it's already closed. This only really affects players that are playing in hard mode. Well, most players are nowadays, I guess, but yeah, since there's some zombies that can spawn with the ability to break down doors, yeah, if you do this, they can't break down those doors. I'm doing better now on a lighter note. Oh, that's great. Yeah, if you can feel the progression on yourself getting better, then that's definitely reasons to celebrate. Okay. Do this. I don't need these ice vendor. I don't need this boat. Flint steel is kind of useless. Excalibur I'll need to take. So yeah, because the Ender Dragon fight is going to be happening during the marathon on the 6th, it's actually going to be closer to the 7th because it's going to be the Ender Dragon fight. A little bit of spoilers, but the Ender Dragon fight is going to be basically the finale of the stream. Now, the reason why I said it to be the final segment of the stream is because at that point, I'm basically gonna be like on the verge of falling asleep. And I feel like that's basically the perfect difficulty modifier for me to fight the Ender Dragon, because otherwise it's gonna be too easy. So who knows what's gonna happen during that fight? Who knows what's gonna happen? So yeah, we're gonna pop this open, we're gonna chuck it in, and then we're just basically gonna dive straight in and start the Ender Dragon fight. Oh, another thing that we need for this Ender Dragon fight is scaffolding. Not scaffolding. Because the end platform that we spawn on, the obsidian platform, might actually be floating outside. I will need to bring building materials for bridging over into the main island. So I'm gonna need this. And that should be about it. For the rest of the building materials, I can just, or hidey holes, I can just dig a hole with a pickaxe in the end stone. Yeah, that should be good. My old phone was shit. Man, I really liked my old phone, my OnePlus 5, until it started stuttering when I was playing my favorite games. 2 gigs of RAM. Yikes, 2 gigs of RAM. I'm pretty sure with 2 gigs of RAM, it wouldn't even be able to hold open all my Chrome tabs. Oh, I'm lost again. Oh, here it is. Oh, the 400 series Snapdragon? Where the heck? This is certainly a way for dungeon to spawn. Okay. Like, that's the amount of RAM I dedicate to MC on my new phone? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, another library, or is this the same one? Wait, there can be 2 libraries in a single stronghold? I didn't know that. I like numbers going up? Oh! If you like numbers going up, I'm assuming you like incremental games. Because I'm a big fan of incremental games too. Right? Incremental games are life. Such a time waster though. Protection 3 and Aqua Affinity. Thank you for the Aqua Affinity. Book is nice. I should have brought a Silk Touch anything, honestly. Let's just get out of here. We know the location of another library though, so that's good. Honestly, with a raid farm, we can just buy all the bookshelves that we need, so it's not really too much of a problem, but whatevs. Okay, yeah, let's head back out. Is this not it? Oh, here it is. So I don't lose myself here again. Perfect. Okay. RPG as well is also good for clean streaks. I find myself like I kind of wanted to get back in. I wanted to try playing an MMO. I'm gonna dip my feet into Genshin Impact soon because the Hu Tao banner is dropping tomorrow and she's cute. But if Genshin doesn't work out, then the game that I'm planning on trying out immediately afterwards is Alien, because it's made by the same people that made Terra Online, which is a MMO that I was a huge fan of. But if that falls through, then I'm just gonna go back into the regular cycle of just playing whatever. I do have Ace Attorney that I have to play through as well. Wow, there's so many white animals here. They're all, do not hurt the animals. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Terra Online. I like that game. I like the combat system. I felt like the combat system of Terra Online was the best I've ever played in an MMO. And the life skilling of Black Desert Online was the best I've ever played in any MMO. I was the life skill in Black Desert Online in BDO. But yeah, I was so excited. I was really I was like praying every day that a game that would be a perfect combination of the two would arrive anytime soon. It sounds like people are hyping up Alien to be that game that I've been waiting for, but after all the game launches that I've seen in the past like year or so, it's like I'm keeping my expectations low, but I'm hoping that it would be the perfect game to scratch my itch, you know? I'm hoping. So yeah, I'll probably get around to trying it within like the next month or so, because the Hu Tao banner only lasts for 3 weeks. I'm giving myself just enough time to try out Genshin for me to reroll for Hu Tao. I'll do that off stream, because watching people reroll on stream is kind of boring. I'll do that off stream, and I'll be playing through the game, the main storyline and stuff like that. For the most part off stream. And I'll basically be doing 3 streams, or, well, 4 streams, I guess. The first stream is going to be me playing around with Hu Tao. I'll do 1 stream a week for Genshin. And that's basically going to be me doing like a weekly report on how many primos I was able to gather. And it's basically going to be like a gacha stream for like the first couple of minutes. And then the rest of it is basically going to be me like chest hunting and doing storyline quests and stuff like that. And by the end of 3 weeks, or by the end of the Hu Tao banner, if I'm not able to get her to Constellation 1, for anyone that doesn't know, that's basically getting an extra dupe of her to get like extra special effects on our abilities. If I'm not able to get C1 Hu Tao, then I'll basically drop it and I'll pick up Alien immediately afterwards. But if I am able to get Hu Tao C1, then I'll probably just keep playing it on a weekly basis, maybe once in a week. Genshin Impact is one of the meta games where I kind of am interested in playing it just for for increasing viewership, because I don't mind playing that game by itself. But yeah, I don't know, it's a tough choice because I don't want to become a Genshin exclusive streamer either. So I like playing a variety of games, but I'll have to see. Yeah, but it's like if I put Genshin, Minecraft, and Apex Legends into my weekly repertoire, then what ends up happening is I have barely enough room for playing any other any other types of games. And I want to avoid that as much as possible, which is also another reason why I'm trying to avoid games with dailies in it. Yeah, I avoid MMOs like the plague nowadays because of how much of a time commitment they can be, but I'm willing to give Alien a chance. One small chance. One thing that I like about BDO is the fact that gacha videos are bone hurting juice. Yeah, if I do my gacha stream, it's probably like, realistically speaking, I'm only gonna have enough primo gems or like the premium currencies to basically roll like once or twice anyway. So the most of the stream is just gonna be me exploring and collecting stuff around the world. So yeah, it's not gonna be much of a gacha stream. There will be a small gacha stream section on my marathon stream as well, because I have saved up like 100-something Apex packs, Apex Legends. But it's not going to be like an hour-long stream in itself. It's probably going to be blending itself into a couple of the just chatting streams, and I'll just be opening packs here and there. But yeah, that's basically how it's going to go. Also, because by the time that the marathon stream rolls around on the 6th, Season 11 will have dropped. Ash will be in the game, and so will the car SMG. I want skins for both of them, which is why I'm deciding to open up the packs now. So that's gonna be exciting. Now, is there anything else that I need over here? Now that we're here, we might as well start getting ready for making the axolotl farm. How I'll do that, I don't know. I feel like the axolotl farm is going to be something that I wing for the most part. The good thing about an axolotl farm is the fact that you can basically make it out in the middle of nowhere, and because you can pick up axolotls with a bucket of water, you don't have to worry about bringing it over with a portal and anything like that, so it's very easy to pick up and just carry around, so that's good. But the location of the aquarium itself is, or the zoo, is something that I have to consider. I make poor decisions, same. Yeah, if I wanted to do a proper gacha stream for a game that I actually play, it would probably be Puzzle & Dragons. I don't know if anyone here actually plays Puzzle & Dragons, but I play that game quite a bit. I've probably played, like, when it comes to VTubers playing the game, I'm probably one that's played it the most at this point, but I just don't stream it. If I can bring my mirror my iPhone screen to my desktop, then I am down to play Puzzle & Dragons on stream. Yeah, Puzzle & Dragons is so fun. Okay, so what I think I'm going to be doing is I want to do a little bit of inventory or reorganization for the items in that villager chest in the training center. And after I stock up on some more emeralds, I might just call it a day. Actually, maybe I should just finish up building my house. Maybe that would be a better idea. My mom likes Samsung. It's simple according to her. My mom has a Samsung phone as well. It is simple. Yeah, it is. If you ignore the fact that it has so much bloatware and the fact that the Bixby button is actually just hot garbage. Yeah, not bad. Like, it's easy to dismiss it because it's only 2 points, but those 2 points are actually fairly major for a lot of tech enthusiasts. Then a desktop is a fucking mess. Oh my god. That reminds me, when the world is about to end, I should probably give these guys a sweet release as well. I shall grant them a baptism of fire. Yeah, we're kind of out of emeralds for any sort of trading, so I'm just gonna leave the books over here. And we're gonna head over to the raid farm and get some emeralds rolling. We're straight broke on emeralds. Oh, we might as well also check up on the status of our iron farm as well. There's probably a little bit of iron that we have yet to collect there too. I'm not expecting much because we haven't really spent a lot of time over here ever since the last pickup, but there should probably be at least a couple, like a stack or two maybe. I have my phone icons in L shape to be able to reach them with one hand. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, for me, honestly, I keep all my core icons in my hotbar with folders anyway, so it's... Oh wow, okay, we have a lot more iron than I thought. We'll grab these two. These poppies, we'll throw them into a hopper to make compost later. I'll just make a giant poppy field. It actually is getting closer to Remembrance Day, so maybe I'll make a poppy field out of those. Remembrance Day being November 11th, I think. Meanwhile, in Korea, it's basically Poke Day. Pepero Day. Yeah, Thursday, November 11th. Maybe I'll make a poppy field for that. Did I throw away my boat again? I keep misplacing my boats. Ooh. Oh, true! This farm's been going on for a long time too. Let's see what's in here. Oh, blessed creeper farm. How do my desktop icons look? It's basically empty because it hasn't been long since I'll be honest, I never use the desktop. I might as well actually just hide the icons. And I basically, the only thing I do is I only access the things that I need through whatchamacallit, through Windows Explorer. And I got really lazy with customizing my wallpapers and stuff like that, so it's basically still on the default Windows 10 installation wallpaper. I never bothered to change it. Okay, so we only actually got like a little bit of extra gunpowder, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, we have a little bit of extra gunpowder. Just a little bit. My birthday's international. A very that type of felling day. 29th of October. Well, happy belated birthday. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like I said I wanted to use this gunpowder for like making fireworks, so I'm probably gonna be using like a stack of it. The rest I'm probably gonna be using it for like blowing up the world, maybe. I might, okay, so one thing that I might do is I know that sand dupers are a thing. Sand dupers are a thing using the end portal. After I kill the ender dragon, I might make a sand duper. And then one day you guys are gonna hop back onto the stream and I'm gonna have double chest full of TNT. It's gonna be great. Oh man, it's gonna be great. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, for the finale of this world, I want to blow everything up. Like, I'm not joking. I want to cover everything in fire and explosions. It's gonna be great. My PC is gonna die. The stream's probably gonna crash, but whatever. It's gonna be cool. I know tech support in my family? Same. Actually, most of my family are very tech savvy. The only person that actually needs tech help is probably my mother. Everyone else is basically works in the field, so. Yeah, it's great because I don't have to basically spend so much time trying to help out family members not get themselves into trouble because of tech. So nice. Predictions do got call affinity. All right, I wanted to get to the raid farm and then. Yeah, raid farm, and then I wanted to get some emeralds, and then I want to call it a day. Do I have wool? I don't have wool. I actually don't have wool. Okay. I keep running into this problem every single time. I probably should just make a ender portal at the raid farm. Oh, I threw away all my... I tossed all my iron over there as well. What's encryption? Well, to be fair, that actually is a really good question. Yeah, I took a course on encryption for as a requisite, not as a requisite course, but as one of the credits for my degree. And honestly, that was one of the more fun courses that I've ever taken. I would highly recommend anyone that's number savvy to go take a look at how encryption works. Normies shouldn't have computers? And no, if normies didn't have computers, then I'd be out of a job. Also, you can't forget that normies are the ones that are basically paying for your free applications that you use on a day-to-day by giving up their private info. I mean, we are too, but normies, for the most part, are a big chunk of the data that they collect, that it's collected anyways. You could argue that normies shouldn't be trusted to put sensitive data on PCs, but normies shouldn't have computers. It's basically like a human rights violation at this point. Everyone has the right to education, even if it is making themselves, even if it is, especially because they need to teach themselves how to use the internet properly anyways. Okay, so raid leader, where you at? There's the raid leader. Oh, that one took like no time at all. That was actually really fast. Yeah, the last time I tried to get a raid leader through this way, it took me so long. Yeah, well, that was the first raid that's first group of pillagers that spawned, and it had a raid leader in it. It's got 4 crossbows off of that, really? Do any of them have good enchants? Piercing, quick charge, and breaking. Piercing, quick charge, and breaking. They're 2 identical bows. 2 identical and equally worthless bows. Man, I've seen some screenshots of what 1.19 terrain generation looks like and how it can like go like 1.19 amplified terrain generation looks amazing. Oh my god, I want to play on it so bad. For a 1.19 world, I might actually not make it hardcore. I might actually just do dumb things with it. Because in my hardcore world, I play it super passively, but I don't know, it's something to consider. I played it super passively until I got my netherite gear. But maybe I'll have a vote on it later. Once I actually get closer to the day of starting the 1.19 world. In my old school, we went to a huge room to watch this tiny ass TV when it rained. That sounds fun. I remember one of the best feelings was basically when we're nearing the end of the semester and... yeah, basically nearing the end of the semester, so the teachers just bust out the popcorn and the chips, and then we basically just watch movies under the pretense of writing, under pretense of like basically like doing movie analyses of that, but everybody knows, even the principal knows that that's not really what's happening. But yeah, those are the good days. Yeah, but nowadays that's evolved into basically the kids just grouping up together, hopping onto Discord and doing Netflix watch parties. That's basically what I do anyways. Still fun, just a different flavor. But yeah, it's certainly different. Back in the days where you basically just like all huddle up in a classroom with 20 kids just sitting around, moving all the desks to the back so that you have room to sit near the front. Having a private mini theater. Good stuff. There are projectors in the classrooms as well. Oh yeah, about projectors, one thing that I was really interested in is smart displays. I kind of wanted one for my room. Smart boards, right? Smart boards. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, they are really pog. No, you don't like them, Lena? Yeah, the school that I went to had them as well. And with the technology that we had like years ago, like if it was that good, if it was that good back then I can imagine it's only gonna keep getting better. Really cool stuff. Don't know what we're talking about. Smart boards are basically like, on the outside they look like whiteboards, right? But they're hooked up to a projector, and you basically use like markers, quote-unquote markers, smart board markers, which are basically just like styluses for like a drawing tablet. So you're basically working with a giant drawing tablet with a projector, and that's basically what it is. So instead of having to use like pens and markers or chalk, you could basically just like use a projector and just have overlaid images, and it makes explaining things a whole lot easier because you can just draw over diagrams and stuff like that. It's really cool. Super, super cool. So what I'm doing right now is I want to try to make sure that all the stuff that I don't need, I can basically just toss out onto the ground, and it's going to despawn naturally. So like this I don't need. White wool I'll keep. This I won't need. Ominous banner, useless. Yeah, so if I do this now, I can basically just toss everything like this. And because my inventory is full, it's gonna despawn naturally. I can also get rid of these ominous banners. Sticks. For the most part, I actually don't need these totems of undying as well, because I already have way too many. Actually, I could probably just destroy this entire chest. We don't need anything except for emeralds. Oh, glowstone and that kind of stuff is actually kind of important too, though. Okay, okay, change of plans. We want to save the glowstone. Gunpowder is kind of a nice to have, but we already have a way more effective gunpowder farm. Redstone, dust, sure. Just because it's not really easily farmable. Saddles, keep, definite keep. Spider eyes could be useful for potion brewing. Potion of instant health and gunpowder, sugar, useless. Yeah, so for this stuff, we'll just break. And yeah, and what we can do is we can just do this. And that's basically our waste disposal system. Okay, now we just drop down here. Start the raid. Hop back up. Look, there's a person disagreeing with me on their time for the 10th Crusade. Lena's like this, so it's okay. Whatever Lena disagrees with, you can just automatically assume that it's like super cool. Like me. You're free to make that assumption without any further investigation or research. Trust my words. This thing's so satisfying. Thanks. It's kind of slow compared to an Enderman grinder, but I mean, it is what it is. I also shouldn't bring this potion of instant health. Like, potions of instant health are so useless to me because it's actually faster for me to just go into my inventory and just die and just swap a totem of dying into my hand. With just by pressing F. It's so much faster. It's so much faster to just die to heal back up. In hardcore mode, which is just really ironic. Come on, fall down. There we go. I don't know why, but I like the word lame today. Lame, the word lame does go in and out of style from what I've seen. I use light mode Twitter, but I use dark mode Discord. I cannot imagine people using it any other way. But another reason why I want to stock up on a whole bunch of emeralds is because if I make a beacon, I want to use emerald blocks because it's cheaper than anything else at this point. What? Nice. And this thing should go over here. It's pretty much everything enchanted, I think. Your brain is fried tonight? Wow, really? All the items from that raid just perfectly fit into this chest without any extras? That's kind of cool. That's so satisfying. Oh, you know what I should do? I should go down and check how many items there are down there. Let's go take a look-see. There's so much crap floating up to the surface. This is how ocean pollution starts? Use low brightness, that is the play. I've also heard that dark mode is actually bad for your eyes. Don't quote me on that one, but that's where I've read, but... kind of want to read up on the exact reason why. I think it was something to do with like your eyes getting used to what was it? Dark mode bad for your eyes. There's multiple studies being done about this, and they all have different results. Conclusions. Dark mode may work to yeah, some are saying that it decreases eye strain and dry eye, and some are saying that in the long term it's bad for your eyes because your eyes basically get used to because of the way that your eyes focus when you're using dark mode. But I don't know if there's actually like any study that's basically made a conclusive decision on whether it's bad for you or not. You are low brightness, Pepe. That's kind of a novel insult. I actually like that one. That's actually kind of good. That's one way. Wait, that's actually kind of funny. That's such a roundabout way of saying that someone's not very bright. Wait, that's actually kind of good. Bum, bum, bum. I really should have just hooked up an item sorter to this. I really should have. But alas. I think once I get to like a stack of emerald blocks, I'm gonna call it a day. So basically when 9 of these fills up with emeralds. I don't know what level I can get to. If I'm planning on getting 9 stack of emerald blocks, I can probably get like level 45-ish. Not very, not like definitely fucking stupid. The first stage is acceptance. It's okay. We'll get through this together. We, as members of the Stupid People Anonymous. It's okay that you two are not really bright, Papel. I'm really clever. Ooh, this is the person that got baited from me on the first day of our negotiations. It's okay, Lena. We'll get through this together. We stupid people need to stick together. Together we form one mighty brain cell. These guys are gonna hurry up and come. Yeah, we all have to come to terms with it sooner or later. It's okay. We'll be here if you need any moral support. We'll be here. Okay, time to do another purge. this, like that, like this, like that. Okay. This and pop this. Like so, and then we keep going. Funny thing, the other day I got death stress for saying ooh. I shouldn't be laughing. but that's kind of funny. Make the ooh cult? Not one in my chat. Oh my god, it's spreading. Luna started to turn into like a fucking SCP by trying to like spread the ooh. Oh god, you're infected already. You have to actually continue to. I don't know if we have enough personnel in the lab to deal with this situation right now, but I might have to call for backups. This is getting hairy. Okay. I think one more raid should do it, and then I should have a full stack of emerald blocks. Oh my god. Where is this? I'm sorry, Health Shift, but you leave me with no choice. If it can't be contained, your arm is stinging for no reason. It's because of the curse of ooh. If it can't be contained, I'm sorry. It's already too late. I try to warn you. I try to warn you, but you wouldn't listen. I'm sorry. This is our final goodbyes. You're gonna have to go to horny jail. You have to go to horny jail. There's no way around it. I have to put you in there. Or else the curse of ooh is gonna spread further. We have to contain this before it spreads. Why would I be fucking horny? Ooh is the first step to horniness. You might not feel it right now, but once it starts developing in your body, once the ooh starts developing, there's no stopping it. There's no turning back. We have to take preventative measures. I'm sorry, but that's basically where you're gonna have to go. You're infected. You're infected. I'm sorry. This is the end of the line. You've had your chance. But this is where we say our goodbyes. I'll see you again when you've reformed. These Vex are so annoying. Oh my god, they're so loud. Please, thank you. Let me go to bed. Still? Where's the shotgun? I'll do an NNN. What the fuck are you gonna do with a shotgun and NNN? Please do not put your schlong in the shotgun. That is not the way. Remove my schlong. This Vex is taking forever to despawn. Okay, so we have everything that we need. Yep. Just so that we don't have to make multiple trips back, let's just take a whole bunch of totems and nothing as well. I'll drop this chest over here as well. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, and let's also take a look at the amount of garbage we've been dropping down over here. I guess a decent chunk of them have despawned actually. It's not nearly as much as I thought it would be. But yeah, we can just ignore that and we can just boat away. I don't really care for the shear. We have enough iron. We did call in a raid, but they're just gonna despawn up there anyways, so it's fine. All hostile mobs despawn once you get 128 blocks away from them anyway, so we're fine. We don't have to worry about them leaking out from up there, or dropping hexes or vexes or whatever the heck they're called. Schlong locks exist. Oh, chastity belts. True. I don't know. If you're the type to wear a chastity belt, I have a feeling that's more of a kink than a preventative thing anyways. I'm just saying, I don't think it's really fulfilling its original intent and purpose. I think it makes it worse. Okay, so we have the emerald blocks over there. We have our boat. Wait, I had a boat in my inventory the whole time. This is why I always end up with too many boats. I keep forgetting that I always have one in my inventory. Okay, so we have that there. Flint and steel just having it around. Oh, you've never made an ender chest. I'll make an ender chest the next time, I guess. No, I can just actually, I'll make it right now. Do I have a water bucket? I do not have a water bucket. I can sit the way girls do and be fine. Maybe I'm femboy. Oh my god. Okay, Health Shift, no matter what you say next, you must never admit to being readable and submissive. You must never admit to those two things and you're fine. That's a line where you must never cross. Once you go past that line, you can never go back. So whatever you do, you must never admit to those two things. I'm a femboy, that's not breedable and submissive. It's not even scientifically possible. The jury's still out on that one. I feel like I'd have to ask my other colleagues if that's even scientifically possible. I don't know if it is. I don't believe such a case has never actually happened in the field of academia yet. It's implied that if you are one, you are the other. But who knows? There could be a mathematical contradiction somewhere in there. Or perhaps an outlier, or... Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Theoretically, I believe it's possible. It's just that not a single case has been observed in the wild. This requires further investigation. Song. Okay, so for ender chests, I believe I only need 8 eyes 8 ender pearls and an eye of ender. I actually should be making a silk touch pickaxe for this later. I wonder if I should just MC edit my base over into a 1.19 world. Nah, that wouldn't be in the spirit of things. I'd happily cross-dress it as a joke IRL. Maid outfits are meant to be worn. Male or female, we do not discriminate here. Also, don't want to be stabbed. Yeah, I think a lot of people share that same sentiment. Oh. You know, trying not to get stabbed. Getting stabbed kind of hurts, you know. Okay, once I have a stack of obsidian, I'm just gonna head back up. Who is it? Was it Professor Londo? I believe he's a new... It is Professor Londo. Lando. I would highly recommend checking out his YouTube videos or his stream if you want to learn more about femboys. The science behind femboys. Great content, 10 out of 10. Ow. Okay, I think we have everything. Why do I have a boat down here? Okay. I should keep a tally of like all the random boats that I have lying around. So right now in my base, even just now in my base, there's a total of 5 boats. Oh my god. This number is only gonna increase the longer this playthrough goes on for. I never like to destroy my boats, as in like take a boat item and just like chuck it somewhere so that I never have to find it again. So they all inevitably, every time I find one, I always just bring it back. So they all inevitably end up over here. So now I have 4 birch boats and 1 oak boat. That number is just gonna keep on increasing. I don't know how to stop it anymore. We're just gonna have to live with it. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna put an ender chest over at the end and one over at the villager breeder. I think that's probably gonna be for the best. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream off a little bit shorter than usual today. Because I'm actually like dead tired. Like last night I wasn't able to get much sleep because of yeah, there was just way too much noise outside. But yeah, because it was like so damn hard to sleep, like I'm running on fumes right now. So it's 10:22 p.m. We did manage to find a stronghold. We got all the tools that we're gonna need to stab Jean. We have a part of it over there. We actually brought it over into the stronghold. And yeah, I think we also repaired all our tools. We have everything that we need. We have our golden apples. We have our food. I think we're set. Yeah, this is going to be the last Minecraft stream until this Saturday, which is going to be the 24-hour stream. So yeah, mark your calendars. That's going to be fun. The 24-hour stream is actually going to start a little bit earlier than my typical streams. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time, which I believe is like 7 p.m. Central European time, I think. CET. Day 1 of NNN completed. Okay, so yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. Oh yeah, my Wednesday stream is gonna be a just chatting stream, so that's gonna be it's a little bit different in flavor from what I normally do. But yeah, I'm gonna be discussing the things that are gonna be happening during the Saturday stream, and just doing some last minute brainstorming. So if you wanna have a little bit of say in what happens during that stream, then yeah, feel free to drop by. It's gonna be fun. I'm also planning on holding like a small Jackbox party session for that, so I'll be opening up invites for people that want to drop by sometime later for that as well. So yeah, thanks all for dropping by, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, drop by for Wednesday if you guys want more hints and reveals on what's gonna happen. Bye bye.